Hello guys, I'm back from Best Creations and today I'm going to do a video. It's not very often, but I've found this amazing mind-blowing one, and that is Gaston from Beauty and the Beast good? Like, good? Like, not the obvious good, but a hidden goodness in him. Like, is this dude here a nice person? Like, at all? Is he compassionate, caring, loving, everything? And did he have a best friend? Not the Foo, guys, the Beast. But you guys will find out this in a second when I explain from the mind-blowing awesome book called The Beast Within. Now I'm pretty sure this is a book like accepted by Disney, like it's like a Disney made book, but the book itself is a book based on Beauty and the Beast, and it's all about the prince, aka the Beast, so they call it Beauty's Prince in the blurb there, and it focuses on the backstory to the Beast and how he got so angry and how it all started. But it's not just like that short little prologue in the beginning of both Beauty and the Beast movies, 1991 and 2017 one. But it's like his previous relationships, previous problems, the previous life he had that he enjoyed. Obviously, he's now got a brilliant one now as well. But yeah, this is a really great book, and it's by the same company that made the Descendants novels for that series of Disney books. So I'm going to say it's an official one, but it has got so much juicy gossip in there about Gaston and Beast. Like, it's amazing that what you find in this book that you can do some of your theories on. But I might do another video explaining how this book explains some plot holes in the original film. Even though 2017 one corrects it, this one corrects some of the other hidden ones in there as well. So that will be up soon. You know guys, so let me explain the basic story of different characters and different bits, how they made it better and stuff in the film. Now the Gaston part, guys, comes later. If I explain this basic part of the book for you, the Gaston part will make sense about why I'm good. But I'll get to the part mostly towards the end of the story. Anyway, so the bit I'm showing you now is the part towards the beginning, and the fact is at the beginning here for you guys is that the enchantress in this story is called Socrates, even though in 2017 one she's called Agatha, that's the one. In this play she's called, in this version of the same thing at the same. It's confusing. She's called Socrates. I'm not sure if she has two different names, like on the as human forms, like two different human forms. Like, I have no idea. Anyway, so Socrates basically went out with the Beast. In fact, the Beast, aka the Prince this time, wanted to marry Socrates until Gaston said, "Oh, but she is a pig farmer." And the Beast went, "Nope, can't have her then." But then Socrates is like, "Beauty is found within." So then she places the curse. And in this story, it is explained that the curse takes several weeks, months even to actually take action. Like, gradually he starts looking more like a beast, the princess, and gradually the servants start missing and they find out their items and stuff, and yeah, all that jazz basically, guys. Now we're on to the part of the book about Gaston and Beast themselves, like their relationship. Now in the movie 1991 classic, there is shown no relations between Gaston or Beast. The only relationship shown between Gaston and someone is Gaston and Belle. But he wants her, he needs her, to do everything in life, he won't stop until he has her, basically. Quite aggressive, I know. But yeah, so that's the relationship only shown in the film. However, the secret relationship shown in the book is that him and Beast were actually friends. But they were best friends. In fact, in this piece, it is shown that Beast and Gaston even did hunting together. Like, technically, the prince was hunting his own future self. Crazy. I know. But yeah, just blowing. It's just mind blowing. It's like, what? So the person that killed the Beast is the best friend. Alright, guys, it will become more clear when we get towards the end of the story. But yeah, this is this chapter of it. Alright guys, so here we are in another part of the book, and this part is about Gaston's plan. So this is the part that shows that Gaston isn't just joking around all the time. He actually has a heart, and also actually has like, he does support Beast. Like, he's a genuine best friend of Beast. And this chapter shows it, because he plans Beast a party for him because of what happened with him and Secree. He thought he deserved a thrilling like diversion from that annoyingness that happened with his last girl, even though technically Gaston caused it, but you know what, it doesn't matter. So he thought that they could do a fancy ball, but the prince obviously wasn't very enthusiastic because, as mentioned during the story, he isn't really into love and stuff. And Gaston thought they invite every family in the kingdom. And okay guys, I don't have a clip of this, but like the page before it literally says the Prince Adam, like I like to call him that, it's just easy to make his name different from all the other princes. But it says he's like best friends with Prince Charming. I'm like, from Cinderella, and I'm like, whoa. And this sort of sentence here, actually my own housemaid, is another reference to that. But yeah, mind blowing, guys. But yeah, this part is kind of proving that Gaston has a good in him. Like, he's suggesting, like, he wants to put a genuine party up for the prince because he feels sorry for him. And as a best friend, he thought it would be a good idea to do it. And that makes you go, oh, that's sweet. And it's not joking either. And that's just so kind, Gaston, so kind. And at the ball, this is where Beast meets one of his other girlfriends called Prince Talia or something. And yeah. And guys, this clip of the book here, which is a paragraph on the next page, also proves this fact that Gaston does have kindness in him. Because Gaston's like, what's the matter? Like, it's a genuine, he's concerned. And then the prince is like unsure about this event, but then Gaston's like, right, you can do it, man, I believe you. He's all girlfriends, and this is like, that's nice spirits, and they're both talking bros together, it's great. And then here, this is the part that kind of hints the original film 1991, and this girl called, aka who's that girl, this is Belle that they're talking about. And if you look down here, the prince wants to get to know her. And then down here at the bottom of the page, Gaston is like, she's daughter of a cuckoo. But secretly, Gaston fancies her and doesn't want the prince to steal her, technically. But, you know, let's go with that. But yeah, this is their main reference about at the beginning of this book. Now, this is another main part of the story, this is the main part of the story which made me think of Gaston. In fact, this is the part that proves that everyone's being controlled, because Lucinda and Ruby, which are the Enchantress's sisters, are complaining about Belle. And here you can see here they are casting a spell to make the Beast remember when they were young. And basically this part in the book is the part at the end of the film Beast to Beast, where Beast lets Gaston go. Now, in the original film, you're like, oh, he's letting him off because he looks cool, or because he's a good man now and he doesn't want to kill any more people. But in this book, it explains that the Beast is like under a spell to remember him and Gaston being friends. So that's quite nice. So it's like a shout out to the beginning of the book, and it's like, so the Beast cares for Gaston and he still cares for him, so that's why he can let him go. It's not because he was like, I'm a good man now. Well, it is that, but it's also the fact that he's my best friend, and at some point in the story it says Gaston saved him, but I can't remember whereabouts that was, but yeah. And as you can see here, the sisters try to control Gaston, and they force Gaston to plunge a large knife into Beast's side. But that is their spell. It wasn't Gaston himself, guys, which is proving that Gaston could be good. He might not be the good guys, but he is a good guy because he was under a spell to kill the Beast. He had no mental control over it. Now, this final bit is where Sakri casts her magic spell, and this part is actually shown in the 2017 film, where when Agatha releases the spell, and that is an interpreted version of Sakri removing the spell, instead of the 1991 one where they don't show who actually does it. But behind the scenes, Sakri does actually reverse the magic. It doesn't just happen by its own, because it physically can't, because the petals are gone and everything. But Sakri has known that the prince before now has in fact changed. Woohoo! Now guys, I'd like to know your thoughts on this judgment, whether Gaston is good or whether he is just full in really evil like that picture, which I'm showing you now. Or in fact to see a kind, compassionate person that happens to be cursed by these evil witches who are the true villains of the story. So yeah, I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments below. And I also want you guys to tell me what you think of my theory. Is Gaston actually good? Yes, it may not make sense for the 2017 one since they really hype him up a bit to make him like indestructibly definitely evil. But from the 1991 point of view of Gaston, I thought this theory does suggest that he could in fact just be a good person, just happens to be cursed by these people behind the scenes. And this book is proof of that, so yeah, I want to know what you guys think. So yeah, tell me in the comments below what you think, don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this theory. Tell me if you'd like me to do any more, because they're pretty interesting, what I think, I know. But yeah, that's it for this video. If you like, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all soon. And click the like button if you love Beauty and the Beast. Bye!